Most any time that we go for her care, I'm not addressed or anything like that. They might ask who I am, but in terms of resources or what this looks like for our family or anything like that, no, that's never occurred. It's my wife, and she has lupus along with some other diagnosis that goes along with lupus. And I've been caring for her or with her for about 10 years solidly. I think that, like high blood pressure, portions of lupus become um, I can't think of the word, every day, that you just assume that everybody knows, for example, that you need to drink water when you're taking medication for high blood pressure. They just assume that you know that because they've had so many patients that they're treating for this, putting in that effort to call and say, hey, what do I do here? I don't know, you need to go do this or you need to go do that. It's starting to kind of fall off because it's just a lot of energy to try to get someone to assist us. I feel like Kimberly and I have both been very vocal in advocating for her, but it gets tiring. I think culturally, we've been brought up to take care of things at home. I don't know people that have lupus. I don't know. It's kind of like being by yourself. It wears you down to the point where you just, she just tries to get through. Unless it's something really, really bad, then she just, we just try to get through it. Even if it's a quarterly checkup, 4 times a year, have you done this? What are your numbers look like? Do you understand what your numbers look like? Do you understand that you're doing well when it's in this range or that kind of thing? For caregivers, like just in general, knowing when you need a break, knowing how to ask for that break, knowing how to set things up. I guess I should first start with not having a whole lot of trust in healthcare in general. I feel like, especially with Kimberly, that we have to continually advocate for any kind of, like for someone to take her symptoms seriously. It's not a whole lot of us that are these doctors that are over these groups, these advocacy groups, that are in places where we can see them as employees, as members of the healthcare community, where we can see people, because when we see people that look like us doing what we do, then we trust that, right? So it's gonna be a complete overhaul. Listening and giving that information back and really following through as a human, not as a color.